Hello there. How you doing, my brave, nice princesses and princesses and gathered friends? And today, I'm going to give you a tutorial on how to make Beat Saber maps, and also how to get the lighting working. Basically, going from this to this to this. All in this tutorial. It's actually very easy. And I'm telling you all this and showing you all this because I don't want you to suffer like I did. Because there are tutorials on how to make Beat Saber custom maps on YouTube. However, none of them tell you how to light map or set up the lights. I'm going to show you how. It's very easy. So first off, the first thing you want to do if you have not yet modded Beat Saber is you right-click Beat Saber on your Steam, you press Properties, you go down to Betas, and you change it from none to this one. They can see 1.29.1. And then you let it do its thing, beat up, boom, you now are able to mod Beat Saber. Mod Assistant. You can get this off of GitHub. I'll leave links to everything that I show you in the description below so you can do all this yourself. Go get Mod Assistant. So first, you want to go into a website called BeatSage. Now, BeatSage is not perfect per se, but for this tutorial, this is what I used to get all of my songs working and done. It does the job. And if you want to know what good songs to put through BeatSage, I would suggest ones that are relatively quick, ones with good beats. That's what this thing does pretty well with. So what you do is you either use a YouTube link, or B, you upload a song. In this case, for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to use a file. For this tutorial, we're going to be using All Good Things' Angry Young Men. If you haven't heard of All Good Things, they're an awesome band. Go listen to them. They're great. So what you do is you have your song. You file your song title, get rid of that, put in the song artist, All Good Things. You can put your own custom picture here if you have one. When you scroll down, you click off all these boxes, and it will have all of this when you set up the song, including bombs and obstacles. You don't have 360, or dynamic light show because they haven't reached their subscriber goal. However, I found a way to fix the dynamic light show, which is why we're having this tutorial, so you don't have to suffer like I did. So, then you have your advanced settings where you can select the environment, the model version, and then you just slash, and boom, it's done. And you wait. Right, so with your download now finished, now you would assume that now your download is done, and all you would have to do is extract this into its own folder, then put it onto Beat Saber itself, which I will show you to do, but no, you have two more things you need to do, which are very simple to do, but they are but they do take a little bit of time. But trust me, once you do these things, you will thank me. So now I'm going to show you that there are two more things you need to do. So first off, I'm just saying, if you extracted this file, put it in a folder, put it on Beat Saber, which I'll show you how to do, what happens is the file won't load because BeatSage tinkers with the C++ coding in some weird way. I don't understand it myself. Thankfully, a Good Samaritan made a song fixer. Right, so here is a repair tool. It's called Beat Saber Custom Song Repair Tool. I'll leave a link in the description below of where to find it. You open it. It opens as this. This is what it looks like when it opens. What you do is you press browse, you go find your song, and you press repair. So we're going to do that right now so you can see how this works. Right, so I have made a folder, put the song in, extracted it into the said folder, and now with this, you open it, press this, you open your song, and you find its data file, that being this right here. You open it, and all you do is you press repair. Boom. It is now fixed. Now, if you were to take this song and put it into Beat Saber, it would play. No problem. No issue. However, there would be no lights. The lights wouldn't move. It'd be dark. All you would be seeing is cubes. And it would feel very disappointing. You'd see cubes and walls, but you would see no lights. And it would be very disappointing. You would feel like you're missing the experience. Now, here's Lawlighter. Again, I'll leave Lawlighter in the description below so that you can go and find it yourself. You open Lawlighter. Now, what you do is with Lawlighter, you press open right here. It's going to look intimidating, but you open the song you're going to use, you scroll down to normal, open normal, and right here you put normal. And then you press light and down light, and you press save. Now all the rest of these things, I have no clue what they do because I've never really tested them myself, so just want to make a note here, editing Phil here. You cannot use the same files in other file folders because it will mess up the songs themselves. You're going to have to do this individually for each and every folder that you make. It is time consuming. It can be a little frustrating. However, there's no other real easier way to do it except to do them each one at a time individually. Because if you use the same file for each of your songs, it's going to have the same beat for each one instead of having a different beat for each one. Or it will overlap them, which means that there'll be two cubes instead of one, which is very frustrating. Just wanted to put that out there so you'll know. This is as far as I've done in testing this thing, but it does work because, as you saw with the videos I showed you, we went from having no lights to having lights to having rainbow lights. Now I'll show you how to get the rainbow lights. So, with that done, you press save, then Lawlighter will pop up with your file over here. You don't see it, but Lawlighter will pop up, and it will show you your normal file. You want to do this with every single file you have. And it's going to be a little time consuming, but trust me, it'll pay off in the end. So hard, expert, and then expert plus. And then what you do is you take the files that you've made. This is what it would look like. You take the folder, you find the folder that you downloaded these into. For me, it's All Good Things. You select all of these, the ones you made. You drag them into your song folder where your song is, and you replace the files that you made. So I'm going to replace all of these. Replace, and that's it. That's all you do. And then you take the song, you put it into your Beat Saber custom songs folder, which right here, right here. Voila. And yes, these are all the songs I have did them all myself. It's a lot of work. So you take this, you take the song you made, you click it from where you downloaded it, you drag it into your custom levels, you drop it in, and boom. Now you can go in and play Beat Saber, and it'll have all the fancy, colorful lights. However, I'm now going to show you how you get not only fancy lights, but you also can get the rainbow lights I had, and better FOV, and how to get custom sabers, and even custom maps. Right, so in Mod Assistant, what you want to do is you want to first make sure it has the same version you have, so you set it to the version you have. And then what you do is in Mods, you will look up a mod first called Camera 2, which is right here. And you install them by pressing install or update. Add Playlist Manager, which organizes your playlists. Songcore for more songs. Beat Saber download, Beat Saber voting. You want all of these. Utils, image sharp, parser, you want to enable Better Stack Lights, Chroma, and Technicolor. With Technicolor, as you saw, it will rainbow up your lights on top of the lights I just showed you how to set up. So when you get into Beat Saber, when you look over wherever direction, you'll see in next to you this little section called Mods, and you select them, and they'll do their thing. They either will show up when you first open Beat Saber, or when you select a song and you turn your head, you'll see a little tab that says Mods on it. Also, to find custom sabers, you just press this little search box up here, type in custom, and there it is right there. Saber Factory is what you want right there. So it allows you to customize your saber. Now, if you want to play multiplayer, say with your quest friend, you get multiplayer core, or you can get Beat Together, which is another one you can do. I would recommend Beat Together because it works. I've tested this myself, and I know it works because I've done it. Now, it requires your friend also to have the same songs you do. If you guys want a tutorial on how to upload songs to your quest, I can show you how to do that too. It's not hard. In fact, all you need is BMBV, and you don't even need to go onto the program itself. You just need to install it and the Beat Saber mod that's on it, and then basically go into your quest after plugging it in. Go find the Quest Custom Songs folder on it, and just do all this again. It works. I know it works because I've done it. Trust me, it was a pain to get all this figured out myself, because believe me, I looked and there was really any answer whatsoever. So if this was helpful to you, or if you don't want to do this yourself and you would like me to do it for you, I can, because I wouldn't mind. So with that said, if this tutorial helped you get lights working, leave a like and subscribe, because there's always room for one more, and I'll see you on the next video. Ta-ta!